Hello, Ivan, Old School Automotive, 2018 Q50 AC clutch replacement on the car. Okay, here is what I took out. I did not want to remove the AC compressor. It's very possible to do it here. One thing that you do need snap ring pliers, this size or an angle ones that you might get in there. You got two snap rings, one that holds the bearing pulley, and then this one holds the clutch itself. This thing 14mm nut, standard thread. Here you do have the three planks. You need to get a special tool for that. You can buy it for like 15 bucks on Amazon to hold it. But since I did not have it, what I did, I used a pry bar and simply put it in right. I grabbed one of these things, one of the big ones, and I pushed it against the short socket itself. That's it. I was able to break it loose just without any special tools. And yeah, I did not bend anything. Well, I mean, it's better to have the socket, but if you don't have it, that's the way you can get around it. Here you need to unhook the wire here. The wire goes underneath, behind, and then it slides in here. I think there is only one position you can put that clutch in. It's got like a little pin. This is the hard snap ring, the one behind over there. It's kind of you have to mess with it with the mirror, but it's possible to get it. Here, what I took off here, I drained the coolant. You do need a hose. I used 5/16 hose in a drain pan. Then remove two of these things on both sides. Remove this part of air filter on this side, complete air filter on that side. Another thing, here you have a bracket on the frame for the air filter. You need to remove that. The fan, the hardest part here, there is a wire goes in here, plugs in here, and then there is a small wire goes across this fan to the coolant temperature sensor. That's a tough one to get it out without breaking it. It goes like all around the thing. Two bolts on the coolant pipe. You pretty much unbolt this thing on top. I did not remove this thing, I just removed the reservoir tanks. Once you can move it, I got this one with a ratchet wrench. This one I was able to lift it up and get my socket, long 10mm socket. Transmission coolant line snaps in here. You got to get this out somehow. If you wiggle it, move it around back and forth, plus you have to play with this thing. Oh, this thing snaps in a shroud, so you got to remove all those clips. They are not easy to remove. I did not break them, but it took me a while. Then I moved this thing sideways. That's the bracket. You see how it is. So when it's all in here, you can't really get a hand in there. And that's the wire I'm talking about. The wire goes all the way down to this sensor. You can remove the under thing from a car and do it from underneath, but I don't like to do that, so I did it from the top. The only thing I did from underneath is drain the coolant, and that's it. Well, then get all this out of the way to be able to, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of a not very pleasant experience, but it's not, I don't know, people do replace these compressors. Two bolts you can see here. One bolt is under the turbo, behind the compressor over there, and that's gonna be kind of a tough one. I don't know if you can get it from, I can see it in the mirror, but I have no idea if I can get it from here. If I remove the lines, maybe, but I figured it's just easier to replace the clutch, since the compressor turns by hand and nobody complain about compressor making noise. I mean, I'll give it a shot. And I got a used compressor, so I just pulled it out from the used one and put it on the car. Yeah, it goes like that. The wire goes behind here. Snap ring goes in there. Then the pulley comes here, another snap ring, and then the nut. Alright, thank you.